What's up, my unicorns? So let's get right into this video. So today I have my client here, Rose, and we're just gonna do some maintenance on her microlinks. So originally when she came to me, someone else installed her hair and I just had to take it down, reinstall it. So I kind of went with the pattern that they did, and I kind of had to because of the amount of hair that they gave her. But nevertheless, she has had this installed from me for over a month now, probably like 2 months. Probably, I'm gonna have to double check, but it's definitely been well over a month. So during this process, when I shampoo people's microlinks, you have to be gentle but at the same time vigorous, because you still want to be able to clean their scalp, but also you don't want to snag or pull on any of the links and cause any extra tension on the hair, but making sure you're getting it really nice and really clean. So definitely using the palm of your fingertips, that's going to do the trick. And also a very, very, very good shampoo. I will leave the shampoos that I use in the description box down below, as always. And you want to make sure you have a good water system. I am so happy that I went back to my OG water hose. So she has a very busy lifestyle, so one of her beads kind of slid down. Thankfully it didn't snag or pull onto her hair or whatever, but that's the piece of track that you all kind of see sticking out a little bit on the far left side of the screen. But anyways, I'm just going to make sure that I get definitely the majority of her leave out is right there in the middle, and her edges as well. So I make sure I go in and I'm scrubbing with my scalp massage brush as well. And like I said, I get in between each and every row of track, making sure that I'm scrubbing, because I also want that shampoo to get in that little milliliter of a piece that the bead is covering, because during the maintenance process I also slide the beads up to retighten the hair as well. So you want to make sure once you do that, it's not any gunk or debris that you're about to uncover once you do that process. So I'm just going to keep making sure that I'm getting the scalp clean, pressure washing the hair as always, and we're going to go straight into blow drying her hair. But I do let her sit under the dryer for a good little bit to make sure her scalp is dry for a good portion, and those beads get hit up really good too. You need to make sure that the hair, especially the bundles, are thoroughly dry once you go into the styling process. You do not want to style wet or damp bundles. Plus, you also want to make sure that portion, that little milliliter portion that was covered by the bead, is also dry as well. And make sure you also shampoo and condition your bundles, because whatever your natural hair went through, your bundles went through it as well. This is not a protective style. It can be protective if done correctly, but it is not a protective style. You can't just, I'm just gonna wake up every day and do as I will, like you would braids. No, you actually have to comb this. You actually have to make sure you're treating it right. You have to be gentle and not so rough as well. But make sure you guys keep on watching this video. And also, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully you all can get me to that. I'm going to be realistic, maybe like the end of July. Let's see. All right. So now we are all good and dry. So something that I realized that I like to do instead of like flat ironing the natural hair with the bundles, because sometimes they can be like a little too sleek, like the bundles when I get ready to curl and style them, I just blow dry the bundles out, but I make sure I take my time going through as I tighten each section, and I will press out the natural hair after I slide the bead up, because you want it all, you want all the natural hair just straightened out. I don't know how to explain it any further, but basically, let me see, am I about to start? So trying to make sure I can see. So boom, you want to clamp the bead in the opposite direction that is smashed. Once you do that, it will open. After you've opened it up, you just push it further up to the scalp, and you ask them, okay, is that too tight? The same when you do the original install, like, okay, is this bead too tight? I'm moving it up and down, because you're gonna put it in a ponytail yourself. So, okay, I'm moving it this way, I'm moving it that way. It's different, various ways to style this. So you just pull it in different directions and see how is it comfortable for them. Is it suitable for them? And after that, you do like a good little row, how I just did a good little row. And you just go and start pressing. It's really just simple. That's why I like to make videos, and so people can just continue to watch them. Not gonna lie, I do need a better view, but I'm just clamping the beads open and literally pushing them up. That's literally all that I'm doing. There's no need for me to go back in and re-sew anything, because it's not that loose, not that bad. Doesn't need that much managing or retightening. Plus, she had quite a good bit of new growth. Now, some people I have noticed, what they would do is, if it's not enough new growth to where, okay, pushing the hair up does nothing, they will go back and sew. I've seen some people do that in their videos. But this is basically what I'm doing. Just squeezing it open, pushing it further, clamping it down. After that, I just go through, take my time, and press out their real hair. Simple as that. So I'm just going to keep doing that process till I get to like a good point. And halfway through, I will start to curl her hair and pin it up. So back here, I didn't really do that. So I'm just making sure I go ahead and press out her leave out this at the back. But yeah, at a certain point, I'm just going to start to curl her hair and pin it up. So by the time I make it to the top, I'll be done, and I could just let the curls cool off while I sweep up and clean up my station and stuff like that. And yeah. Okay, so I didn't even get like pictures as far as like for the end. It's not an appointment that goes by that she does not go to sleep. But she be busy, y'all. She be busy, and she got a lot of kids. So you cannot blame her. You cannot blame her. I would go to sleep too. But anyways, I'm just finishing up the top, as you can see right here. And then I'm making sure I put the hairspray to just tame any of those flyaways. It's not going to matter about those stray pieces because this weave is fairly long. So the curls won't really start at the root how you may think they will. It's going to be more so like a relaxed curl, so that won't really even matter. And this is like one of my favorite edge controls. Like, it does really, 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 really well. And I will also leave that in the description box below. But yeah, this is pretty much the whole video, to be honest. Next time she come, I will try to get a better video, and definitely ending results. I can insert a clip of the first time. It looks the same every time, not even gonna lie. We do the same style every time. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.